What's going on, people? Sean Pierce Johnson here. It is Winter NAMM 2019, and some very interesting things have just happened at Gibson. Now, why exactly are they interesting? Well, for as long as I've been doing this thing, I've been a Gibson guy. That's just the instrument that I've chosen. It's been, well, that black and silver Les Paul is me, for lack of a better term. And because of that, Gibson has taken notice of me and my channel, which is unheard of. For all the bad reputation that Gibson has garnered over the past, it seems that that is definitely a thing of the past. And now is a completely different time. The leadership is different to the point where things are changing drastically. So, what exactly happened at Gibson? Well, I found myself in a sort of roundtable discussion with a couple people who work under the Epiphone banner. Now, I have Epiphones in my collection. My first electric guitar was an Epiphone Les Paul Special 2. We kind of got talking and kind of started hashing out some interesting details of a certain guitar model that may or may not involve me. So, they asked me some interesting questions I wasn't exactly sure if I had the answer to. So I'm coming to you guys, my subscribers, my watchers, my fans. Many of you probably first time, some of you long time, but I need to know. We have an idea for a guitar that would potentially bear my signature. And we need to know a few things. Conceivably, we need to know things like, what do you guys want to spend for, say, a Les Paul custom version of that black and silver Les Paul that I play in almost every single pedal demo I do? What's a reasonable price that you guys would be willing to spend? What kind of features would you want to see added to that Les Paul Studio, that Gibson Les Paul Studio, that maybe we can push a little farther under the Epiphone banner? If we were to take my Les Paul Studio and put it into the Gibson custom shop, we could potentially be looking at an instrument thousands and thousands of dollars, just in full honesty. But under Epiphone, we have room to play around. We have room to add more value for your money. So how many of you would be interested in something like that? How much would you be willing to spend for it, and what kind of feature set would you want to see? How true of a recreation of that guitar should we do? Or should we take that guitar merely as a template and do something completely different? Because the idea right now is to take that guitar and hot rod the hot rod. Make it something beyond my wildest dreams that maybe some of you out there would love to play as much as I would. The ideas are still cooking. It's day 0. And no other videos are going up on my channel for NAMM outside of this one, because so much has happened outside of making videos that I'm, quite frankly, a little bit at a loss for words. So, please let me know in the comments section how many of you would want to see a souped up version of that Les Paul. Let me know how much you'd want to spend on it. Let me know what kind of features that you would expect to see for a guitar, say around $750 to $1,000. And we'll see what we can do. It's an interesting development, and one that if you and I can work together to make happen, be an absolute dream come true. That's all I can really say. 2019 is going to be an interesting year. I just hope some of you come along for the ride.